This is coming to you from John Wayne's 26 Bar Ranch in Eager, Arizona. Part 2 of the tour of the Hearst Castle.
Twin Towers and the main house for the guests arriving for Mr. Hearst's weekend. And they must have been all inspired as they looked up at the Twin Towers of La Casa Grande. Our first stop is at the Neptune Pool. The pool is 106 feet long and was not the first one that Mr. Hearst built. There was 2 other pools here and they proved inadequate for Mr. Hearst. The pool is filled with 345,000 gallons of heated and filtered water from the springs higher in the mountains. The art around the pool is by a modern artist by the name of Charles Cassou. The building that we're looking at now is really a composite facade that is made up of artifacts from Greece and Rome. In a small alcove, we have the birth of Venus, and she's being supported by 2 mere men. Looking back toward the Twin Towers, we can see 2 of the Mexican palms that were salvaged from a fire in Berkeley in 1923. La Casa del Sol, House of the Sun, 3 levels, 18 rooms. The setting room of Casa del Sol, and of course it faces the setting sun. In this bedroom is Cardinal Richelieu's bed, and all the stars like Gable and Harlow wanted to stay in this bedroom. We leave Casa del Sol and we move toward Casa del Monte, or House of the Mountain. All the roofs of the guest houses are of California tile. The setting room of Casa de Monte. On the fireplace, Philip III of Spain. The ceilings of the guest houses are, and the frames of the doors are plaster of Paris, and they're painted in 22-karat gold. The 3 Graces. The artist is Boyer. Below it is a Roman burial sarcophagus, 2,000 years old. Inscribed on the side of it are the goddess of the harvest. one time this was on the other side of the house in a fountain, and the fountain is no longer there, and Mr. Hearst moved the statue to this side. Most of the artifacts that you see here were done by a artist by the name of Cardini, who was born in Lucia, Italy, came on a 10-month contract and left 17 years later. This statue is the goddess of Sekhmet, the head of a lioness and the body of a woman, 1,500 years before Christ. One of the twin towers of La Casa Grande. And of course, this was designed by Julia Morgan. And it's all of modern work, crafted here on the hill, except the 17th century Venetian crucifix weather vane at the top. Each tower contains 18 bells, cast in Belgium in 1929 by master bellman Marcel Michels. The teak wood gable came from Peru, and it makes one wonder how a teak wood gable of oriental design made its way to San Simeon and the Hearst Castle. The front of the building is a composite facing of Utah limestone placed over concrete. And scattered across the front of the building are artifacts that are almost too numerous to mention. The iron gates are from convents in Spain.
This was brought to you from John Wayne's 26 Bar Ranch in Eager, Arizona. Stay tuned for part 3 of the tour of the Hearst Castle.